Hi guys, it's Jody. Today's video I want to try another transfer swipe, but this time I want to do it a little bit different. I had an idea of maybe trying to do, you know, how normally you do the transfer portion on a wood board or some other board where you transfer it over. I thought, well, let's try a dustpan and see, you know, you can just immediately just pour it on there. So I want to give that a go today. So that's what's on today's video. So let's go get started. All right, I'm going to go over all of my colors that I have really quick. I've got, there's a new, this little piggy coming out called Supernova. And it's kind of a pink with a blue undertone. I've got this mixed up here with my Dutch Boy Joe Sonja pouring medium mix. That's what that looks like. And I've got my Joe Sonja Black Umber. The rest of these are mixed up with my Valspar Varathane. And so that's what that one looks like. And then I've got Golden Fluid Permanent Violet Dark. And that's what that one looks like. And then finally I've got the Vallejo Fluid Acrylic, the Cobalt Turquoise. And that's what that one looks like. And then for my cell activators, I've got 3 different ones mixed up. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but I just want to, and all of this will be at the end of the video in snapshots as well as the description box down below. But this is the, if you remember the PBO Studio Acrylics, the Iridescent Precious Gold. I really like this gold for a cell activator. And all my cell activators are mixed up with Australian Floetrol, mixed with the paint at 4:1. So there's the gold. And then I've got my normal Amsterdam Oxide Black. There's that one. And I still have a lot of the Atelier Interactive Titanium White. So those are the cell activators, and now let's go paint. All right, I've got a 12 by 16 standard canvas, and the pillow I'm going to be using today is my normal pillow, the Glidden Premium in Satin. I am going to get this covered, and then I'll be right back. All right, for this piece, I want to do a transfer swipe. But I want to do it a little bit different. Normally we do it on the wood board I have. I actually have this dustpan I got at Target. It was in, you know, the dollar bins or the $5 bins usually when you first walk in. I found it there. It was like $4 or $5, but it's metal. And so I thought, well, what if I just put my pillow in here and did my transfer swipe and kind of did it that way. So we're going to try it both, at least with this one. And we may put in a smaller one. I'm not quite sure yet, but that is the idea. So I've got my pillow on. I've got it all stretched out. So we're going to do the transfer swipe portion in here. All right. That tool's too big for this in here. I'm just going to re-swipe. Put some more right here. This is the Black Umber. This is the Supernova. I don't care that it's going off. This is very experimental for me with this dustpan doing a transfer swipe. I'm still pretty new at them. Let's put purple around just a little bit in there. And the Cobalt Turquoise. I'm going to use the smaller one. I'm going to put the gold on. Actually, I'm going to put the gold on like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of the black on. These are both the cell activators, like so. And go. Just put a little bit right in there. That's got some pretty cool looking cells in there. All right, let's see what we get with this. Move this out to the edge. Did that on purpose because I want to re-swipe in there. I like some of these colors, but there's no cells in there. But I like the color combo. I like what's happening there. We're just going to give it a go again. Put some more pillow in here. Little gold in there. All right, let's move this up. And I think I want to put this like so. I'm kind of digging how this is. I think I've used the big one enough. I kind of want to enhance it a little bit with smaller palette knife swipes. Just a little. I like how this is flowing. I'm going to meet you over at the spinner box and we're going to see what comes of this. All right. There's what we have before we spin it out. I think I'm just going to move that over a little. I know I'm going to lose a lot of this on the side, so we're just going to start moving it. Going to guide it how I want it. I want it to go this way. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Oh, I love this. I don't know if you can see that Supernova in there with that blue. It's just gorgeous. One more spin. We're just about there. Let's move this down just a little. All right. A little baby spin. Should do it. Ugh, that is so cool. Oh, I love the movement on here. I just feel like I want to take this down a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's it. is so cool. All right, here's what that looks like. I am going to get cleaned up and I will bring you over for the flyover. Here is the flyover of this guy. I'm going to bring you down. I've got my flash on so you can see the sparkle from that Supernova. You see how that kind of has a blue cast in there? I love these cells right here. There's that Supernova again. It's kind of interspersed throughout. This piece is so cool. I wasn't sure about that big dustpan. I was having trouble with it, but I just kind of went with it. But I just love, see all that. That's all the Supernova in there too. And you can kind of see it up against a lighter color as well. So pretty. I'm glad I kind of used both the black and the gold cell activators, just kind of in different parts. There's a lot of the Supernova in there too. Just a gorgeous color. I love how this flows. All right, I will be back once it's dried to show you the dried results. And I'm back to show you the piece we just did, and it dried beautifully. I mean, the colors in there, I just love how it turned out, and I really enjoyed using the dustpan. It just made it a little bit easier for me. I don't know about you, but I still have trouble trying to pick it up, you know, on the piece of wood and transfer it over, but it kind of made it a little bit easier using a dustpan. However, I think I need to use a smaller dustpan for that size canvas. The one I used would definitely be better suited for a bigger canvas. So without further ado, let me flip you around so I can show you the piece we just did. All right, here it is as a whole before I move it in. I mean, it just dried exactly as you saw it wet, and there are a lot of really nice sparklies in there, and I probably had too much paint on there, but I love the movement, and I love that I actually got cells to stay on there with the transfer, and I'll pick it up and I'll show you the sparkles that are in there, but I just love. I love the different cell activator, the gold in here, and then you get more of the black over here and kind of a rainbow, but the cells held their shape a lot more too. And this here, you can kind of see the blue cast from the Supernova. I love this right here where it kind of overlapped each other, and these cells, I'm so glad they held on. I love these little cells that kind of peek through, but let me pick it up and see. Yeah, that blue cast from that Supernova, and then you get the gold in there too. I mean, it's just, there it is on the corner. And I really like it on the side. Oops. I really like it on the side, but I think it can also go really nicely that way. Ooh, or even that way too. I don't know, I can't decide. You tell me what orientation you like. I'm going to flip you back around. I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Definitely going to be trying more of those with the dustpan, but maybe a smaller one on that size canvas. But yeah, I can't decide on the orientation. I really kind of like it on the side, but I also like the you know, the vertical orientations as well. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this piece. And so with that, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.